Right. So as I speak right now, we're in a double positive lunar unit for another 2 hours and something like so I was at 29 minutes, and then I know exactly what life cycles I'm in right now. Therefore, what I have is something that could be described as pretty much a maximum total overview of the state that the universe, the heavens and the earth plane, myself, and even how the universe is working right now, as far as it's important to be able to see, right, in this part of the world, because I have an overview of the life cycles that I'm in. And therefore, I can then master my life and my destiny right now already because of basically making decisions right now that are based on having like very high amounts of wise and real information and inside information as to how the universe is working at this moment, and also comprehend and have insight and actually have understanding and knowledge of why everything that is right now, everything that's going on, starting, from within to out there, why everything that's going on right now is even going on the way it is right now. And it all has to do with the cycles of life that one is in right now, okay? Because the amount of energy, the positive, the negative, the increase, the decrease, all these things, all of that, the quality of it all, how good it is, etc., and so on. It's all got to do with the life cycles, and particularly with the lunar short and long unit and the combination thereof that results in basically a 3-hour window that constantly changes between, for example, right now it's a double positive lunar unit for another 2 hours and like 26 minutes or something. So approximately, right? No, sorry, another 2 hours and 34 minutes or something. Okay, now what is that? What that is because of being able to see actually by how creation is working, for example, by the tides at the nearest maritime port, we can see what the lunar units are, whether they're positive or negative, for example, the short one. And based on the date of a new or a full moon, we can see what the current 3.5-day long lunar unit is and whether it's positive or negative. Because there are general rules that exist, and basically so the point of reference is, for example, a tide chart from the nearest maritime port. It shows to us that there's a high tide at 8:30 this evening. Right now it's like 5 minutes to 6 p.m. So we're within a 3-hour time frame before a high tide. That's a positive short lunar unit. Okay. Now, we're also in a 3.5-day long lunar unit that's positive because we have a full moon on the 19th and today is the 18th. That long positive and that short positive combined gives a double positive lunar unit for 3 hours now, for a little less than 3 hours. So, we know exactly how the energy is tuned that's going on in this part of the world, right? Based on our proximity to the nearest maritime port with a tide chart and or the date and time, and also the date and time of the new moon or the full moon where we are. Okay. So what that does is it gives us this is real data. This is a real thing. And you can observe this in nature. It shows us what type of energetic state everything is in. And this includes what happens in the universe in terms of anything and everything to do with basically positive or negative, male, female, yes, no, increase, decrease, all this stuff. So you can accurately foresee the future by knowing what life cycles you're in, and what lunar units are going on, and you can also actually determine it because of understanding how your own actions, why they are how they are and how they will be, and how the reactions to your own actions will be. And imagine this within the parameters of human communication. I know when I'll get a yes as an answer, and I know when I'll get a no as an answer, because I know what life cycles are going on, and I know what the positive or the negative, so actually what the negative, the neutral, or the positive state is right now.